they can now while you're struggling for something which you hope to achieve. But what about 6 months or a year from now? Do you feel that they'll be able to provide it then?
By that time, I think adequate means of transportation will have been provided by some regulated transportation system, taxi cab or otherwise.
Mm-hmm. In other words,
resolved by honest discussion among honest people seeking an honest answer.
do you think that this will be... that you're still planning for the long run to be the transportation methods to be carpools and taxi cabs for the Negroes of Albany, is that correct?
As long as necessary.
As long as necessary.
That's right.
Don't you feel that this is quite an expensive type of transportation?
It is, it is, but the expense is not, that's not the issue. The issue is one of having freedom in all of its phases. And there's no price too great to pay for that.
Okay, cut it just a sec, Johnny. Mr. Page, I believe at one point you people felt that you had the bus transportation problem worked out. I believe that the bus company was willing to agree to your to the method that you proposed about solving the problem. What caused the failure?
The failure was caused by the reluctance or failure of the city commission to promise non-interference in writing. And the reason for the request for it to be in writing was the fact that they had reneged on all of the promises made, or virtually all of the promises made, on our conference and agreement of December the 18th, which ended the mass demonstrations.
Also, your biracial committee agreement fell through, didn't it not?
That fell through, and we felt that it was very necessary that people get together and pool ideas, swap ideas, to see. The white community didn't know what we wanted. We didn't know their attitude. The only way for both of us to know what the other wanted was to exchange ideas.
So as the situation stands today, you have no way of talking over your problems or working out a solution to this?
Not unless some method of exchange of ideas is worked out.
What are your plans now, Mr. Page?
We plan to continue pressing for all of the rights which we feel are due us within the concept of law.
Will Albany again see marches?
Well, I doubt that very seriously.
Then it'll be economic boycotts?
There would be other types of activities, I can say that. I wouldn't like to disclose strategy at this point, but there would be other types of activities.
In other words, you wouldn't tell us what to look for?
No, but you might like it. You might not. Who can tell?
Cut it just a second, John. Cut her on. Well, Mr. Page, now that it looks as if everything has failed in reaching an agreement with both sides here, what's the plans of the Albany Movement now?
Just to keep on going forward towards our stated objectives.
Are you as strong as you ever were?
We're stronger in America. We're stronger from the standpoint of unity or solidarity, much stronger.
You say that Albany probably will never see any more of the street marches. You'll continue on with your economic boycotts. Is there anything else new that you might...
I don't know if whether or not we have anything particularly new to offer. It might be a variation of the old theme. But so far as the marches are concerned, they accomplished their purpose. They focused attention upon Albany, which was very necessary, very necessary. And it also focused attention, and particularly this last failure has focused attention upon the intransigency of the city commission, the absolute unwillingness to compromise in any manner.
Mr. Page, let me ask you a question, not to seek an argument, but to ask you a question as a citizen of Albany. Would you like to see federal marshals in Albany?
Not if I can help it. I want the things resolved. I want to get back to a normal, peaceful daytime routine without interference and without the police state, which we have now.
Do you, I know you must have some ideas about how this could be accomplished. What's the first thing that you would say that has to be done?
Goodwill on the part of everybody, and not an idea of you take what I give you and be satisfied with it.
How do you feel, in all honesty, how do you feel that Mayor Kelley has acted with your group?
I think that Mayor Kelley is a standout in that he has tried to be a decent Southern gentleman. That's the fact.
I believe that when the new commission went in, that you had high hopes that your problems could be solved, did you not?
On the contrary, I did not.
Well, you did.
I did not at all. I realized pretty much that the tide, which has gripped a lot of Southern politicians, was going to interfere, and they felt that they had to shout from the housetops, down, down with the black man. And so I did not expect too much. I think it's going to take time, education, and the intervention of people of goodwill on both sides, and particularly the white community, which so far has remained strangely silent.
The white community in Albany?
Yeah, which has remained silent throughout all of this. They're concerned, but for some reason, they haven't, until just at the last moment, evidenced any particular interest, apparently.
Do you have any plans to meet with any groups to try to put over your problems, talk over your problems?
We'll talk over our problem with any group that's interested. Any group.
Well,
and at any time.
As a person seeking to try to achieve something, and apparently it appears now that the achievement is not yet within your grasp, you must have some ideas in your mind of things that you would like to see done here in Albany about solving the problem. Do you have any one good step forward which you would suggest that both races do at this point?
Only one which seems to me to answer the question, and that is that people of known integrity, intelligence, and ability from both sides sit down and discuss the problem. There's a social revolution not only in South Georgia, but in the whole world. And people who are insensible to it, they don't delay it. They merely make it go around in another way.
It's my understanding at the meeting this morning that Mayor Kelley was very much disappointed in the outcome. I understand that, in fact, he told me that he was very much disappointed in the way the meeting came out, that he felt strongly that there should be a talking over period, that people should sit down and talk over their problems, that you could not hide your head in the sand and wake up tomorrow morning and this problem would be solved. At this point, it appears that the City Commission does not share the thinking of Mayor Kelley. And as long as the City Commission does not share this thinking, do you have any hopes of solving your problem?
It seems to be a stalemate, as you would put it, but who knows what'll happen. You never can, there are always imponderables in everything. You never know when something's going to come up to make it change.
And you still have hopes, Mr. Page?
Naturally.
Fine. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Okay, Johnny. Hal, this was Marion S. Page, Executive Secretary of the Albany Movement. Marion S. Page. Okay, cut it off.